The hardest part of any decluttering project is, or any project, it doesn't matter if it's a remodel, it doesn't matter if it's spring cleaning your home, it doesn't matter what it is. For me, the hardest part is that my brain is producing ideas and tasks quicker than my body can do it, and it gets very, very frustrating. So my first piece of advice when you are dealing with a big project is choose how much time you have each day, and or even how many days you can dedicate to the project and how much time. Once you've done that, you need to set a timer, stick to that time, because you're teaching yourself, I am not going to let this project be my life, right? Because when you peck at it a little bit at a time, over time, the job gets done and you don't get burnt out. If you try to do like some of those videos you might see where they decluttered their whole basement in a weekend, it's not about whether you'll burn out, it's about when are you going to burn out, because you're going to burn out. I don't care. You know, and if you really look closer at some of these channels, you may not see them for 4 months, right? And then, I mean, there's always exceptions to the rule. I'm in my 50s, so I'm not going to be the exception for sure. So now I have a dedicated amount of time, I have an hour to go through and release pictures from these photo albums. But the first thing I did to declutter was to do my dishes, because I know I'm going to be tired when I'm done. This is going to be emotionally exhausting, decision fatigue is so real. I'm not going to want to go up those stairs and deal with dishes, and I don't want to go up those stairs and be annoyed that somebody else didn't deal with dishes. So I filled my dishwasher and I got it running before I came down. The second step is to set up a comfortable spot where I can do the work that I have planned today. I need to be able to lay out these photo albums. I need to have a chair. So the second thing I'm going to do before I even pull one of these books off the shelf is to set an area up where I can do my work. Let's just take this step by step, because I don't want you getting overwhelmed. I have learned from my mistakes. I did not start out knowing what was the best practice for this. I did it wrong, found myself a burned out heap on the floor, and I am now passing that on to you so that you don't make the same mistakes. All right, I didn't even know where it was, so Robin had to find it for me.
Every good husband hides things on his wife.
That's right. Not even the problem where I see everything, so I see nothing.
The way you wanted that? Is that where you wanted that?
Yeah, thank you.
I'm going to open these knives, is that alright?
Yeah.
Here?
Yes, sure. My area is well lit, and I have my trash bags for trash. I have a comfortable chair. Not that I always have a comfortable chair, but I do today. I also have this cooler with wheels that kind of helps me when I need to get stuff off of the table. I've also decided I'm only going to take down one photo album at a time. That way when my time is up, I don't have a big mess to clean up. And whenever I put like 5 or 6 of something here, boxes, photo albums, doesn't matter what it is, it makes me feel like I have to get all of those done, which just leads to pressure that I don't need to have. So now I'm going to go ahead and pick one photo album, and it's going to be one that is easy. So I've been dividing up my kids' pictures, but this, I'm going to start with photos I know go to me. And then, you know, if I want to make copies for them so they know what I looked like when I was a kid or whatever, I can do that. So I'm picking this one because, let's see, is there even anything in it? Yes, there's not much in it, but it's all stuff from when I was young. This is my little tragic haircut that my mother did. I think I had like a shag and she cut the shag off, and then everybody thought I was a boy. And there I am as a majorette in the band. So I'm going to remove all this stuff, and then I'm going to, oh my, and put it in my box. And my box is here, but it's full. So I need to get myself a different box. Let's put this on the table. I also brought myself down a cup of water, and I have my cell phone stand. So if I want to watch a video, I can do that, which always helps me work. And I need a box. This is the smallest box I can find. I would really like to get a smaller box, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. We'll deal with that later. I'm going to start out standing. Oh, so funny. I just noticed. Oh my. It's a Mork and Mindy. Oh my goodness. Can you see that? It's a Mork and Mindy sticker. Who remembers Mork and Mindy? That is just too funny. Oh, this is my, it was a band award. Interesting. Actually, it wasn't. It was chorus. It says band and chorus. All right, so I must have taken some of these out because my first couple pages are empty. And one of the reasons I'm doing this, these photo albums are so yellowed. And somebody told me that if you can't remove, someone in the comments section, if you can't remove the picture, because these are sticky back, you know, these are kind of sticky photo albums, to use dental floss to get under it. And then, let's see, this was science fair, just said I completed a project. I didn't get an award. I actually did it last minute, and I gotta be honest, I think my dad did more of this than I did. So funny. And I get to see all my awful haircuts. Late bloomer here. Oh, that one did rip. Guess I need to get me some dental floss. I don't know if dental floss would even work. These are so stuck, but I can trim that down. All these short hair. My mother loved short hair, and I loved long hair, and it's just so funny that my hair is kind of shorter now. So some of these I can see, like if you can get rid of some of these right away, that's a good thing. Let me bring you in. Here's me as a cheerleader with my bangs in my eyes. Please, Karen. Since I'm going to be getting rid of this, like there's when I was a majorette, my parents were taking pictures of like some of my friends too. I don't really feel like I need those anymore, so I'm going to take out the pictures I want. And since I'm going to be getting rid of the photo album anyway, I'm going to just leave the ones I don't want in here and then throw away the photo album, because I know no one at Goodwill is going to want, you know, yellowed photo albums. This I'm keeping for now. It has no relevance. It was a float, and I just think it's funny. Is that all that's in here? Nope, nope, nope. We found some more. Friends of mine. Oh my goodness. A camp my parents rented. Don't need that. So funny, black and white. I thought it would be pretty to take pictures of black and white, and it wasn't even good pictures. All right, that's all that was in here. So this is going right in the trash. Here's another one that I don't think has any pictures of, oh, no, it has pictures of the kids. I'm going to wait on that and do ones that are kind of like predate my kids. What? Sure. Hey, look, I'm wearing a different shirt. You want to know why? Because it is the next day. So the minute the last shirt ended, oh, my husband came down and he said, there's an emergency. So we had a family emergency. Everybody's safe. Everybody's healthy. But let's just say it took the entire day. Well, I did get home at like 4 o'clock, but I was just exhausted. And so I was like, I'm just going to relax and I'm going to start over tomorrow. So I'm also, it's like 8 o'clock and I'm meeting friends at 10:30. So to get this done, edited up is a stretch. But whenever it is done, I will put it up. So I just want you to know why it's so late. I apologize, but I know you guys are always saying family first, and I appreciate that about you. There's not enough caffeine in the world, so I woke up at 3 a.m. as mom brain does and started cleaning at 5. I woke up at 3, got up at 4, watched a show, drank caffeine, got myself together. Then I'm like, I might as well clean. My house was a wreck from the day before. Even though Rachel had put dishes away, Yvonne had put away my grocery order that came in. So it just was a crazy day, and you could see it in my house because I made dinner last night. I didn't clean up one thing. So anyway, back to the photo albums. This is like team don't give up. I'm just thankful everybody's fine, and I hope everybody's fine on your end of the camera. I'm going to drink coffee. I have an Optavia brownie because, you know, when the going gets tough, the tough eat brownies. So I wanted to do an album that was predominantly mine, not with a lot of my kids in it. So I am picking this one, and we'll go over there and do that, and then we'll keep on going. My goal is to get through the big photo albums today, even if I don't get through the little ones, which this box right here is pretty much full of little ones. And also maybe some frames. No, it's just full of little ones. So I think it would be a reasonable goal to get through the big ones and to be able to declutter those. And then this part will all be empty. Won't that be nice? This is me in high school. And this lace is back again. Did you know that? It is back in style. Oh my goodness, nieces and nephews. So my sister. So these are some oldies. These will be mine. And look at how yellowed that is. This was an iconic trip I took at 19. And this woman was a dear friend I have lost touch with. And she was life-changing to me. Just honestly talking about how to choose a husband and all that. Here's my brownie. Okay, so some people that I've lost touch with, I want to keep their pictures just to remember. Whenever I come across it, it's like, oh, this person really changed my life, you know?
There's some stains on your photo, little cracks on your rusty frame, stuck in the mud, but it's okay. I don't have the pieces of your home buried in the flashbacks. All these wicked nightmares has gone cold. Now we go way, way back, as far as way back goes. Still standing by your side. You know I'll be right here when
Again, any pictures I don't want, like random pictures of Disney World with a really terrible camera from the 80s, I'm just leaving in the scrapbook since we're getting rid of it anyway. Like, I don't need a 30-year-old picture of Tigger. In my 20s wearing this shirt, that's just iconic. So many times I have said it is best to take your tasks a little bit at a time, a shelf at a time, a box at a time, and in this case, a photo album at a time. And that way, if you get tired, it's easy to stop without having a big mess to clean up. Or if you get interrupted, it's easy to stop. And so in this case, yesterday, I did get interrupted. And so then when I came down here, I had the bag I was putting the photo albums in that I'm getting rid of. I had the one photo album. Actually, I didn't even have that because I was picking a new one, right? And I had my box, and that was it. So it was easy to just continue, but there wasn't a big mess to even remember or figure out. Or if I didn't get back to it, it would have been easy to just clean it up and fold this table up and be done with it. So always take your tasks a little at a time. All right, that one's done. It's done. Next, I'm picking this one, and it has a lot of wedding photos. One of you had asked to see some of our wedding pictures. So there we both are. There's Robin at the top, me at the bottom. I feel like, do you think I look the same? Let's see. Oh, here's us. Okay, here's some wedding cake pictures. Look at that. We were so young. Oh my goodness. So young. I got that dress. I got it online at JCPenney. I think it was $225. And it had an empire waist, which is what I like. We opted to be sweet to each other when we fed each other the cake. Aww. It's a great day. All right, so these are coming out next. I'm gonna have to get a special box for these, but for now, they're just gonna go in my big box. There's some people here, I'm like, oh, they were at my wedding? Aw, this is when we were getting ready to leave. All right, let's go do it. My photo boxes are already like gone, but I rescued this box until I get a better box. I know I'm going to put our wedding photos in something special, so I thought it's better to have a box in a box and then to go online, pick out something nice that these will go in. You know, this might be worth scanning some of these for my children. You know, it would be nice to do like a little sampling of our life and make a photo book and then just order 7 of those for all of my kids, so that future generations will know what we look like, and you know, that would be something to scan in. Maybe give them the choice. Do you just want the scanned version or do you want the photo book? I think a lot of kids these days, a lot of adults these days, younger adults than me, would really rather have digital copies. They feel like they don't have room in their apartments or houses for a bunch of photos. I think it just depends on the person. I love the look on my husband's face. This was the rehearsal the night before. I love the look on his face there. I'd also like to share that I thought I was completely fat back then.
You are faithful, faithful through all things. You are faithful, faithful through all things. Patience, child, rest a while. When you begin, no man can live.
Wow, it's chilly.
Yes. I'm filming a photo declutter. Getting rid of these photo albums because look at them, they're like nasty.
That's 100%. You're from the 1980s.
That's for sure.
Scrumptious.
I've been awake since 3.
Really?
Yep.
I've been awake for a while too. I thought I missed my alarm.
Oh wow. It is pouring outside. So here I am.
Yep, back in 1930.
I wasn't even wearing any makeup.
Oh, wow.
Yep. You can see all my freckles.
It still looks good though.
Thanks.
That's Yvonne that you can hear in the background. She's my 18-year-old daughter if you are new here, and she just loves to tease me. So we were having fun. I was showing her pictures of relatives that she may not remember or know, or cousins that she has, and showing pictures of them when they were little, getting to swap family stories, and it was just a really sweet time. And I think that's really what I want to do, is I need to preserve these pictures and get a photo book or something going that we can have in the general living area, so that we can look through them and they can ask me questions and I can tell them all about the history
history of our family, and you know, that's when you really talk about relatives and such. You don't necessarily think to do that all the time, and there's so many stories that we have in our families that can get lost by not taking that time to share, and it's just such an important part of where we all come from and why we are the way we are. So it was just nice to be able to have those conversations. It really reminded me of why I'm doing what I'm doing, is I need to lessen my inventory in order to make it more accessible, and in order to be able to share these stories and to make sure they have copies, that if they choose to, they can be passing down some of these stories to their own children and grandchildren as the years go by. So, you know, I've had them kind of hidden away in the basement, and we haven't gotten to do this. So it was just a really nice time to spend with Yvonne looking through family pictures.
You're all done with it?
Just this book, yeah.
Whoa, you got more.
Yeah, see over there on that shelf? And next I'll have to turn to the internet, interwebs. Make sure I get all of you guys, all the pictures I have with you. All right, yes, let's pick the next one. This one has wedding photos in it too. This one I might keep the book, and because I was doing like scrapbooking. This is also a wedding album, but I'm going to keep it like this. It's acid free, and put it in the box. That's the only one. All right, now we're going to pick the next one. I think I'm going to go for this one because I think it's all Tyler. And he was a baby, so that will be an easy one.
I should cry.
Just put in his box.
Oh,
I'm not going to cry.
are you sure?
Yeah, I'm not in the mood.
Ah, good one.
He's living his happy life. I'm happy for him.
Can you believe he's 30? What are you doing?
I can believe he's 30, yeah.
Oh, that's such a cute little cover.
What I can't believe is that I'm 58. Right. Sorry, Mom, sorry! This one's easy because it's all Tyler. I might not get through all those photo albums. How many do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4. It takes longer than you think.
And it's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. I did it all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you.
I don't know. Alright, that's as full as this one's gonna get. I think I might be able to do 2 more. Alright, this one is not, this one's not as full. I was trying to be all fancy with my cutting. I think, let's see. Oh, this is another one from my childhood. So since it's from my childhood, it's all mine. So that will be easier. I think this is going to be the last one. I can feel myself fizzling. And so when you're fizzling, honestly, it's best just to stop. So the next time I do this, I'll know I've done all the ones from my childhood. So I'll need to get out the bins for the older kids, knowing that that's what those albums are going to do. So let me know if you've been decluttering your albums lately. I would be interested to know. I'm being selective, and so if you're getting rid of the photo album, don't waste time peeling out ones that are just going to end up in the trash. Like there's like random Christmas trees, and 35 years later, I don't really care about the Christmas tree. Or like there'll be 2 shots of me and a dog. I don't need 2 shots. Or someone who's not part of our family anymore because they chose not to be. Those types of situations. So I can be a little bit more picky and just keep the memories I want to keep. And let the rest go. Like some of these are from a Christian camp I went to, and I don't know these people anymore. And we didn't know how to take selfies back then, so none of these pictures even have me in them.
In your presence, I am free. I hear your whisper through the wind. Here, right now, there's no place that I would rather be. So let this moment last. I've searched myself, I've tried to figure out who I am, and you were always there to lift me up, 'cause no one else can make me love like you. You give me strength, Lord, I finally know where I belong.
I have officially fizzled, but I had got through 5 photo albums. I feel really good about that. This bottom one, the one I did last, I didn't put it in a trash can because I'm not keeping the photos, but I need to pull those out for people that are in the photos that they might like them. So I hope this encourages you to tackle a tough project, a slow, arduous one like photos. Maybe it's photos, maybe it's something else, but just peck away at it bit by bit. A few times a week, every day, once a week, but over time it will get done, I promise you. Remember, as always, God loves you. I love you too. Can't wait to see you next time, which hopefully will be tomorrow.